Hi, today I'm cooking with Conan. We're not actually cooking, but in fact making my workout drink. My number one ingredient is distilled water. Now, since it is distilled, what I do add is magnesium chloride flakes. I put a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half into each of these. So, number one, I've got easy to absorb magnesium. Next, what I do is I have the calamansi, which are in fact tiny little limes. So if you're somewhere else with, as you can see, not a lot of juice in a tiny lime. So I'm doing a few of these. If you're in another country, lemons or limes, or even orange juice, with freshly squeezed orange juice. Don't use the packaged stuff. But the idea is to get the citrus acid and the vitamin C with all the bioflavonoids and everything that's actually living. So just take the seeds out. This is jungle honey. Actually came from a jungle. It smells like fermenting beer. It bubbles as it ferments, and as you can see now, it's fermented enough to actually be a liquid, possibly slightly alcoholic like a beer, but that's not what we're after. It's just after all the goodness of and concentrated nutrients the bees have collected for us. Now on top of that, I add MSM powder. Okay, 1 teaspoon, which is roughly 5 grams. That gives a dose that actually is therapeutic. This helps with your immune system and with joints. It's extremely good for you to have it. So I have one of those every time I work out. Now, vitamin C. This is just your basic ascorbic acid. Half a teaspoon, 2.5 grams. Now, there have been studies released taking 2.5 to 3 grams of vitamin C after training helps recover your oxygen ability quicker. So why the heck not take vitamin C during your training? It increases oxygen capacity, so why not take it while you're training, not after you're training? You know, again, someone's thinking, me. Now the other thing I added is potassium chloride, or potassium citrate, sorry, just 1/4 teaspoon. Now, 2 reasons I want the potassium. I want the, there's 4 salts basically you need to balance. Potassium and sodium, and calcium and magnesium. As you remember, I've already added magnesium. I will also take a magnesium tablet before I train. So my magnesium levels are up, my potassium levels are now up. Sodium I will add in a minute. And calcium I don't take because as a Westerner we get enough calcium from our dairy. I eat cheese, occasionally I have milk. But that's enough calcium. I don't need any more calcium than that. You need to balance everything. Taking calcium for osteoporosis, and you're not taking your magnesium, you're not taking your vitamin K2, you're not taking your vitamin D, which needs to be balanced with vitamin A and the K2. You're just putting everything out of balance more. So everything's out of whack, and you're wondering why you're getting osteoporosis, and you take more calcium, and you're already getting bucket loads from your diet as a Westerner. Balance. So, back to the sodium. Now, because I put ascorbic acid in here, I don't want it to be too acidic. I will add 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. That's sodium bicarbonate. So there's my sodium. And the other thing I do like to add is the Himalayan pink salt. Now, I order that from Vitacost online. Extremely good customer service. And again, I won't add too much, but a 1/4 teaspoon. Now, why the Himalayan pink salt? Well, number one, it's not processed, it's dug out of an ancient sea that wasn't polluted. So 84 different trace minerals in there, so that puts back what the distillation took out of the water. Basically, that is my current workout drink. Small amount of carbohydrates from a teaspoon or so of the honey. About 3 grams of vitamin C, 2.5 from the ascorbate, plus you got the calamansi. Now mixing the ascorbic acid with an actual natural vitamin C will increase the uptake of the ascorbic as well. This is what I take when I train. It puts back in pretty much everything that I sweat out. I almost forgot. Green tea bag. Full of antioxidants, same as vitamin C, so it will help get rid of all the oxidation during your training, plus a small amount of caffeine, plus I've already had a black coffee before training, so black coffee and green tea together burns fat like you wouldn't believe. Try it one day, you'll sweat like nothing else in the gym.